Welcome to Culture and Conversation, where music, culture, relationship, and real life meet. I'm Saya Stuyvesant, here with my boy, GQ Wagwan.
General Wagwan.
I can't complain. Who gonna listen?
That's a fact. Black men, bro.
Black men not gonna listen?
No, we don't get heard.
Oh, that's a fact. I don't want to start off there. I do not want to start off there.
Sorry.
It's too much shit going on in the world. I'm going kind of like local us out real quick. We in New York City. We got 70 degrees plus weather. We outside.
Oh, that's my middle name.
Outside?
So I've been
AKA thottie.
I ain't say thottie, but
Outside equals thottie a little bit.
maybe in your world, not mine.
Okay. Yeah, it's 70 plus degrees outside New York City. Feeling good. I almost threw on shorts today.
See, that's why it's your world.
I'm dragging it.
You sound like a baddie, nigga. Did we not speak about it earlier? Oh, the girls, yo, listen, girls, when it's 60 degrees, they wear the skirts. You trying to tell me you was about to wear shorts today?
Yes, with a sweater. White folks do it. You don't call them baddies.
I'm not white, though.
All right, man. Listen, I'm just trying to enjoy myself on this good weather.
You on your Cali shit.
It's 70 plus degrees outside right now. That means it's ice cup weathers. Ice cup weather, sorry. Ice cup weather.
It is. It definitely is. You see what's going on outside?
Quick question. When it's nice outside, what's your go-to drink?
All right, so I'm the wrong person to ask that question because I don't...
You don't have a preference?
No, I don't follow trends as far as drinks. Like even that Cutwater shit. I may have had like 3 Cutwaters since that shit came out.
Well, you know Cutwaters is not for us. It's for the ladies.
For ladies?
Yeah, I mean, unless you...
But I do know niggas that, yo, in the bar, you got Cutwater? Like, it's the bar, bro. Get you a fucking Henny.
Sure they men?
That's another conversation. Like, I'm not even gonna tap into, but that was a good question, though. that was solid.
My go-to drink, margarita. Like, you can't go wrong with a margarita when it's nice weather outside.
I feel like, well, sometimes I feel like anything not dark, I feel is the best party thing to do in the summer. So, you know, little Tito's, little Casamigos, little pineapple.
No Tito's. I can't do Tito's.
You don't drink vodka?
When I was younger, I used to do Grey Goose. Yeah, nah, I can't do vodka.
Right.
Can't do vodka. But speaking of drinking, though, I don't know how true this is, right? But they're saying people are drinking less.
They ain't in my crib. I can tell you that shit. I can tell you that. I ain't too proud to say it, but it's like...
In your world, do you see people drinking less?
No. But again, I'm of age of where it's probably more... Well, all right. First, before I even speak on it, like, if niggas is drinking less, what are people doing? If they're drinking less,
they're not having sex either. Apparently, that's damn, this word about to fuck me up.
I'll work it through. Statistics.
Come on, this not phonics. This not. What's the reading rainbow?
No, I'm your brother. I'm trying to help you out.
I don't really need help though. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Statistics.
There you go.
I got a lisp, so it's like it fuck it up sometimes. They said people are having less sex and are drinking less.
So if niggas are having less sex,
they're playing games, bro.
Okay.
That's what they're doing. They're playing games.
What games you talking about? Like games?
Call of Duty.
You play games?
I feel like that question is a little invasive.
Video game?
So then you got to be specific. Do I play video games? Yes, sometimes.
Okay. I don't tap into the video game shit no more.
Well, you know,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where these stats is coming from. My community drinks. Like, they just drank.
They're saying that Gen Z, I I don't know where this.
See, this is what I help you earlier.
So all right, so I'm gonna be honestly. Hold on, no, sorry.
Okay.
When I'm not gonna lie to you, when it gets warm outside, my lisp is worse.
You get an aneurysm.
See what I'm saying? I said worse instead of worse. It's worse.
Okay.
Right.
Worst.
So statistic.
You got it. There you go.
You don't speak any better, nigga. Don't do that.
I don't. But what I'm saying is, I'm here to help you, though.
I don't need help.
If you can help me too, to help me too as well.
Pause. So they said Gen Zs are drinking less.
Right. So again, what do you think they're doing more if they're doing something less?
They playing video games, man. They playing video games. They said they're not having sex as much.
I think it's just smoking weed, bro.
That's a good point.
It's
legalized in most places.
Which is bad, but look, every corner you look at.
I don't know.
Look at every corner. It's happening, bro. Like dispensaries are probably quantifying the same aspect as liquor stores. Like every corner you look at is a dispensary.
When you say it's bad, what is bad?
The accessibility towards marijuana, because again, like I feel like it just on the optics, right? I feel like a kid coming out of a liquor store looks way worse than a kid coming out of a smoke shop, right? That's how I feel about it, at least, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I disagree. I feel like, especially growing up in the hood where getting caught with a nickel bag, you were getting locked up for that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I feel like the accessibility and decriminalizing it is a good thing. Now, there's a balance, and then anything in life is a balance, right? So, like, drinking is terrible for you.
Okay.
Smoking excessively is also terrible for you too. But smoking on a whole is not terrible.
But okay, right? No, you're accurate. What I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with. All right, there's obviously different levels of alcohol. Wine, vodka has less sugar, all that stuff, right?
Right.
So drinking, I think, is obviously more detrimental to your health than smoking weed. What I'm saying is I feel like it's more fashionable in the sense of being lit now as a teenager to smoke than to drink. I mean, unless you do, like, obviously, Atlanta with everybody doing lean and all that other crap, but...
I don't know if they doing lean in Atlanta.
So that's a culture, bro.
I don't think people could even find lean no more. Real lean?
Maybe not, but it's still the culture, though.
True. Okay.
But the point I'm trying to make is that I think it's more, oh shit, I'm lit. Like if I got a spliff in my hand in the video versus having a cup.
This is my last question on this.
Got you.
Do you think the statistics... See, I said it right.
That was awesome, my guy.
Well, the AC is on now. It was hot as shit, right? Do you think that those numbers reflect Gen Zers in the Caribbean as well?
No.
Why?
I think we had the conversation before. Like, I don't think Caribbean people go by popular demand. I just think they live their life, bro. Like, now obviously they don't got gas. They sour diesels, not sour diesel. Like it's some grass diesel type shit.
I was in Trinidad this year.
Right,
they got some gas.
So you think
they still calling it exotics though?
And was it hydro?
Nah, it was some gas. It was gas.
Anyway, still think American weed is probably better.
So you don't think Gen Zs in the Caribbean it apply with these numbers?
No. I think they're gonna drink and smoke regardless, but they're probably gonna drink more.
I think
we known as drinkers, bro. Like Caribbean people drink.
That's the part I was.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not gonna reflect with them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not even close.
I had my first drink. I think we spoke about this. I had my first drink
by accident.
It might have been by accident. Maybe like 11, but it wasn't like a full cup.
But that was on purpose.
I mean, I probably snuck and took like a little sip.
You say probably. So you're trying to, what's it called again?
I don't know what you're trying to do. I'm just saying that
you keep saying like you having an allegedly part thing. Like why you can't be matter of fact? Did you pour some punch in your cup or not?
You on some Gucci man shit right now?
Bottle of beer.
Right,
right. I feel like I'm on a Vlad interview.
Did you pour it or not? Did you pour your own cup or not?
Vlad, I probably did it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like in the Caribbean, I feel like we are exposed to alcohol
Absolutely
quicker at a younger age. So I don't think it applies in the Caribbean.
But hold on. I still think that, you know what? But I still think it's somewhat equal in the sense of accessibility, right? What household don't have alcohol in their crib? Americans and Caribbeans have alcohol. If
Churchgoers.
Okay, that's fine. But we're not talking about that.
Wait, you said crib?
In the house. We're not talking about that demographic. We're not talking about. Let's just talk about in the sense of somebody's social blue drinker. For the most part, most households have some type of liquor in the house.
True.
Right? So if it's there, if the kid is, inquisitive, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I do believe that because America has the ability, I don't even want to even talk about all the white shit. I mean, coke, crack, but that's real shit. Like I feel because all these other drugs is so much accessible to American kids as to why they're probably not going to drink. Like there's not, how much people you think do?
You're saying, wait,
right, how much
my fault, because I was lost a little bit. So you're saying that kids in America are more prone to
cocktail drugs, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I might be with you with
right.
that.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a culture for Caribbean people to drink anyway, right? And then now you have the aspect of having less resources to maybe cocaine, crack, meth, whatever it may be, opioids, whatever, right? Like, yo, I'm gonna beat this fucking rivers and all them things before I even think about doing some cocaine, whatever. Whereas out here, it's almost glorified in some aspects, rap,
pills,
all that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like Caribbean culture are more susceptible to drinking than doing anything else.
I agree with you. No pushback there.
Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of these Gen Zers or like young kids that they're on the internet too much, right?
That's a fact.
And everything is clout, but do you think people overshare on the internet? Like, for example, Vybz Kartel, right?
Right.
This weekend, his wife, see them, she was on live or some shit like that.
I saw that.
And she mistakenly opened up an envelope or was showing an envelope.
Right.
And she revealed.
She mistakenly opened up. It was already on camera. Once she picked that shit up, it was address shown.
She exposed Vybz Kartel address to the internet.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
Do you feel like people are oversharing now, or like people want too much attention?
So to answer that question, let's start here. Mm-hmm. Do you think it was her that exposed the address or the person recording it, which I think was Vybz, right? Was it Vybz that was recording? I'm not too sure. Right? I don't know who recorded, but that person should have been the one not recording. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just literally living her life. She picked up the package and was about to open it. The person recording was the one that recorded her.
Was it Vybz Kartel?
I don't remember I can't really speak on it too much as far as I know who was recording, but I would think it was either him or somebody severely close to him that they was in a crib and it was allowed to record. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say it was Vybz Kartel, right? Because she's usually like in the background.
He's wilding. And so to answer your question now, yes, people do too much oversharing. I'm guilty as charged.
Oh, you do the same thing?
Well, so I've been told, but my ambition when I was always recording was never to have a negative approach or like, oh, I'm trying to do it, whatever. Like, just like, what I'm saying is that sometimes you get caught up in the rapture, right? And you just think you're doing some lit shit and not really paying attention to your surroundings,
Yeah.
i.e. Pop Smoke, right? That's how he ended up getting clipped. Because his man's just thinking like, oh, we lit, da-da-da, and in the backdrop address. You know what I mean?
People are oversharing and they're looking for so much attention, right? Where it's like,
it's a fact.
The attention is bringing some level of dopamine to people, right? Because, like you said, with the Vibes Cartel, we don't know. I got to get the facts straight, right? But let's say Vibes Cartel was actually recording this. Because usually what we could see in the public view is them, his wife, she's usually in the background minding her business.
Sure.
Vibes Cartel, he's been a musical star for over, 20 years?
Right.
Right? So if
that's his life.
Yeah, but when is enough? We've seen too many examples of that, right?
Okay.
I.e. Pop Smoke shared his location. See how that ended.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel like people are just doing way too much these days.
But see, this is why I feel like, getting back to the Caribbean culture, the American culture, like, you know what? I think both of them, I forgot who was the one that kind of exposed Pop Smoke address. I can't remember. But it was somebody obviously in his team. Vibes, I feel like it's just not, he's oblivious to it because I feel like, You think
he was in prison too long?
No, what I'm saying is I don't think he was even thinking, like, even to his response, he's like, yo, all right, tell him to come.
Yeah, see,
You'll be waiting for some shit. So what I'm saying is I feel like
that.
it's not even like a thing. Like, don't even think about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, if you do come, I'm waiting for an intruder. Versus I don't think Pop Smoke and his team was even thinking.
They was unaware of it.
Right. They weren't even, like, you know what I mean? They was like, it was oblivious, bro. Like, and that's how they got caught up. But
So pretty much they snitching on themselves.
Yes.
How you feel about snitching?
Hold on. You dead ass?
Yeah, and don't give me the political correct
I'm gonna take
answer.
my answer. I'm a civilian. I'm snitching, nigga.
Okay. So
I ain't in the streets, and more importantly, it's like
Charleston Nels.
Call me that, all that. I'm embracing everything. I might change my handle. I might change my handle. But come on, son. Come on, bro. Like,
give me an example though. You're saying you're a civilian. What does that mean?
I'm going to use the Gucci man if I have to. I'm going to use that example.
Okay.
I'm a businessman. I came to make a business meeting.
I'm glad you brought up Gucci.
And you do it some back door because you tight. Like, what? It's like, I'm calling the cops. And let's think about it, right? If I'm spending money for insurance on my jewelry, I have to report that shit to get my jewelry back.
Okay.
I have to report that my shit got stolen to get my insurance claim back on my jewelry. Now, wait. All right, so listen. I'm speaking for myself. I'm a civilian. I ain't a gangster. I ain't in the streets. So me, absolutely. But the people that really focus on snitching are people that are really in the streets, right? Civilians don't think about snitching. Do they?
I disagree with you.
You think civilians think about,
So I'm a civilian as well.
Okay.
Right? But the environment that I come from, right, there's certain rules, I should say, right? Some of the rules are fucking stupid. As you get older, you realize like some of the shit is just like nonsense, right? But for me I'm a civilian all the way and a businessman, right? But for me, I can't snitch and send someone to jail. So for those who don't know, Gucci Mane, he was allegedly robbed by his artist Pooh Shiesty, right? I don't want to get into the. Why are you laughing at that?
Because the word allegedly is crazy.
I don't want to get sued now, brother.
You're right. My bad.
I'm saying that Pooh Shiesty. They said that Pooh Shiesty came there with entourage and he robbed Gucci Mane and some executives.
Right.
And he did all of this to get out of his record contract. How did Gucci Mane portray himself throughout his career?
Well, that's what I was about to allude to, as to why Gucci can't be the person that stands on, oh, I'm a snitch. Well, I'm not saying he ain't saying he's a snitch, but you can't now stand on the principle of being an informant when you lived your whole career as a person on record saying, I won't go to police, I won't do da-da-da-da, right? Then you can't do that.
Okay.
You can't do that.
I'm on that side.
Right.
Right? You portrayed yourself as a gangster. You made money.
As a gangster.
You became a millionaire.
As a gangster.
By portraying, or actually probably being a gangster. You can't now, you know what? Sorry, let me rephrase that. You can outgrow that, right?
Right.
But...
outgrow it.
Huh?
You said you can't outgrow it?
I said you can.
Oh, you said you can?
Yeah, you can outgrow
you said can,
that.
I'm like, all right.
Right?
It's funny too.
But
right.
that still doesn't erase the fact of your history.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So I think by him releasing this song, which sounded like a testimony.
And it was trash.
I'm not really trashing it as much as people are trashing it. I don't think it was that bad. I think him and Beethoven don't really miss.
He should have called it Pampers.
Zaytoven.
Who's Zaytoven? Who's that?
I said Beethoven. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah.
The trash should have been called Pampers. It was trash. It was
I don't think it was that bad.
It was bad. Dookie. Nigga.
I don't think it was that bad.
It was Dookie. It was Dookie and so much. Oh my God! Like, I'm still mad he did that shit, and I'm not even a Gucci fan.
So then you can't even judge it, because that sounds like how most of Gucci Mane, he's actually articulating himself in this song.
How?
You could understand him. You could understand any other lyrics that Gucci Mane said in his previous songs? Besides Burr?
The shit with Migos.
What song?
You get the bag and...
Look, you mumbling this shit.
I was mumbling, of course.
Because you don't understand this shit. Me either. I'm not afraid to say I don't understand shit that this nigga was saying. I don't know what he was saying, but...
You're right.
Yeah, my last point on it, though, is, you know, outside of Gucci Mane, I don't agree that Gucci Mane should have done that. He should have took that route. He should have just stayed quiet, let it play out. You already have your off-duty cops, security officers.
Good point.
Doing the reporting for you.
Good point.
If they made a statement or you made a statement for insurance purposes for your assets that were missing, cool. But you should have just stayed quiet. Now you making this song, that's a testimony, bro.
So right.
You did it.
Right. I can't, you know what? I was about to say some shit. It made no sense. It made no sense. Rat tails. What the fuck that mean?
That's how I wanted to end it. That was my punch.
You trying to call me a rat, bro?
You are a fucking rat. Today, I learned.
I'm Aquarius,
That's
nigga.
the splinter, nigga. What? People are more upset at Gucci Mane for snitching or telling or making this song more than Pooh Shiesty and his act. That's some ass backward shit, bro.
Because people are ignorant, bro.
Okay. That don't even make sense.
But that's why I said, I ain't say it, but I was about to allude to that. So even something Troy Ave said, who's not the greatest messenger, but the streets is a myth, bro. It's a myth, because you would think somebody you would think Pooh Shiesty and Gucci is somewhat in the street caliber, like on the same par as principles, right? And they're literally on two different sides of the fence. You know what I mean? Like literally, I saw one interview with somebody who was talking about Pooh Shiesty probably literally did that hoping, I was not hoping, but literally having confidence that because of the person that Gucci says he is on principle, he wasn't gonna snitch. But that's how stupid you are. You know what I'm saying? That you could rob somebody and think that, you know what? This person may
not just somebody, Gucci Mane.
But what I'm saying is that back to the whole thing about me saying streets is a myth. You're assuming, you're gonna do a crime and assume that this person's not gonna tell on me? Like, how idiotic is that? Just think about that.
Well, if you playing by, I'm gonna give you some pushback. If you playing by street rules, then you're not supposed to.
All right, hear me out.
Here we
That's
go.
my first one, right?
Here we go. Yeah, that's the first one. I'm surprised.
This is about to be a fire one.
Damn, we got to stay consistent.
You gonna base your freedom on an assumption? Think about that.
No, so you're speaking logical,
Right?
Right, and I'm not saying that people who are in the streets are not logical. I'm just saying that it's a different way of life that they're living compared to a civilian.
Correct.
You're speaking as a civilian.
I'm saying that the code of snitching used to be a code where everybody probably was in synchrony, right?
Okay.
It's not that no more. It's been it's been proven that nobody is sticking to this principle.
Are you saying that because of the rappers who have been lately have been snitching?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to think about it though. See, and this is where people get it screwed up. I'm not saying that some of these rappers didn't start off in the street, but eventually when they made it to success, they're not in the streets anymore. There's still people who's actually in the streets who still abide by those rules.
So, okay, in the sense of Pooh Shiesty and Gucci, who do you think
abide by those rules?
Who do you think crashed out more? Gucci snitching or Pooh Shiesty actually?
Pooh Shiesty, bro.
There you go.
That's
there
a no-brainer.
You go, son. You know what I mean?
If you had to guess.
I had to guess?
What's Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty son? We'll look it up eventually, but let's guess.
Shit.
Could somebody look it up in the meantime so we could see if we actually right? Look, what if you had to guess? Gucci Mane son, start.
Sag.
You hate Sag, bro. Jesus Christ.
But that's what I said I need to think, but no.
You hate Sag. I'm not going to say why you hate Sag. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
That's what I had to think. Yeah, I'm putting all negative shit on Sages. Fuck that. Absolutely.
Yeah. And then Pooh Shiesty son.
Crash out? Scorpio.
That's not a bad take. Like, what's the actual answer? Wait, can I guess? If I had to guess, Gucci Mane is Leo. Cause it just seemed like he very prideful, stubborn as well. Pooh Shiesty, he's definitely giving me.
You was allowed to think. I wasn't even allowed to think, bro.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we're gonna take a little break real quick so he can think. No, bro. Pooh Shiesty, it was probably, damn, son, I hate to do this to
Pisces.
my fellow water sign. You being disrespectful. He was probably a Scorpio, man. If you're not a Scorpio, then a fucking Aries.
I was about to say that. I was gonna say that. Pooh Scorpio? I'm a snitch?
You a fucking snitch ass nigga. Yo, end this fucking broadcast.
Did I say that earlier?
Cut this shit.
I'm snitching, nigga.
What he said? He said his name is GQ White.
I did say that. And I said,
he said he's snitching.
Nigga.
Yo, you a snitch ass, rat ass nigga. You my mans though.
Don't use rat.
All right, rat is different. You're right.
Rat is different.
So but you'll snitch, but you won't rat. Wait, my fault. I was gonna end it. This is a this is a good one.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You'll snitch, but you won't be a rat.
To me, ratting is street shit. I'm snitching, nigga. Yup, officer, yeah, he took my jewels, bro. Luntrell Williams, what's his name? Luntrell Williams Jr. What was Pusha's name?
Who?
Luntrell, what's his name? Luntrell Williams Jr.
The one who was telling?
Pusha's real name.
Shiesty, we just call him Shiesty.
Yeah, you're right.
You see, look, you wanted the full information just in case he hear
Social
this.
Security, all that.
So if he hear this now, right, and he come in, he threatens you. You snitching?
FDO, nigga. Matter of fact, FDI, nigga, first day in. You going back, bro.
That's crazy.
You going back?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm now finding this out in real time too. Sorry, I keep on.
What you found in real time?
That you was a snitch.
But all right, again.
Look, now you want to clean it up.
You gotta clean it up. You gotta clean up. I'm talking about if I was
saying if you're under duress.
I'm saying if I'm in Gucci's position, absolutely, bro.
Even if you had the reputation of.
All right, no funny shit. All right.
All jokes aside.
Now, all jokes aside, the snitching shit to me, I think is stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially if you don't play the gangster game. It makes no sense. Like, I'll give you an example, right? If you're not a street nigga, right? But somebody, all right, it's gonna be a loaded answer. What I'm saying to myself,
Pause.
if you have a family member and they did something to that family member, but you're not a gangster,
I hate when niggas use this example.
right?
Go ahead.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna tap into a world that
Who's
you
the
don't live
family
in?
member?
A sister.
How good are you with the sister, and how much siblings
It
do you
don't
have?
matter, bro.
No,
It's a
all of these
family,
variables
bro.
matter. Now we're gonna start pushing the envelope.
Well, I don't think it matters. I'm saying that. Are you not going to call the cops because somebody violated your sister?
It depends. Am I good with the sister? Does she owe me money?
All right, let's say you are. See, you hear the shit? Is she owe you money?
This is real shit.
That's some. You know what? I'm surprised Pushai ain't a fucking Pisces, bro.
All right, yo, we gonna wrap this one up, man.
I'm surprised because what? She owe you
Listen,
money.
listen. We got it. Gucci Man is Aquarius.
He's probably a January Aquarius. Let's confirm that. Can we confirm that?
Before we end,
That nigga's not a February Aquarius.
I bet you watch this. February 11th, I'm guessing, or the 10th, or the
January.
9th or 11th.
January.
He got to be.
Ballin'.
Which one is he?
Ballin'. January.
February 12th.
Fuck.
What the fuck I told you? Y'all niggas is snitches. Yo, man, this is culture and conversation.
I'm half
with
Pisces,
real
though.
life
I'm
me.
a cuss Pisces. I'm
Stay
cuss Pisces.
real. Nah, don't backpedal now. Stay real. Stay rooted. Stay blessed.
Stay on cuss.
We out. Aquarius ass niggas.